Hello, everyone.
Hey.
So we tried something new so that this way you guys could actually get the beginning of the show.
I know.
And now we're opposite again. So hello, everyone. She's Zee.
Oh, and she's Rach. I don't know my left from my right.
And they're the Compass Girls.
Hopefully. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so welcome everyone to another Wednesday night. We are live on Facebook. If you're watching on Zee or my personal page, come on over to the Compass Girls page so that you can chat with everyone here. We see that everybody's here. So we tried to put the graphic up, and it didn't cover totally. So I know some of you were saying you saw Zippy stripes. So you knew it was her. It's like a surprise. Surprise, she's wearing.
Sorry about that.
So we are live not only on Facebook, but we are live on YouTube and on Twitch. So if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, go ahead and subscribe. You can give us a thumbs up if you like us. And on Facebook, if you're watching on a phone, you could do, I think, a thumbs up or happy face. I know you could do hearts because we saw the hearts. So Zee, we always have giveaways.
We do, but I'm just a little concerned. Someone said we're frozen and someone said they can't hear us. I want to make sure that everybody is all set before we.
So can you guys hear us, or are we okay?
Say I hear you if you hear us, and say I see you if you see us. If we're moving. Wasn't that nice? That's a smart thing to do.
Yes, they're hearing. Okay. Hi, brother. Hello, brother. We haven't seen him in so long.
Well, I talked to him today, and it's because we've had a lot of women's shows.
I know.
So I get
today he'll like it because it's right up his alley.
It's right in his neighborhood.
I've been meaning to mail something to him for like, a month and a half now, but I suck at mailing.
For what? A prize?
You know the stuff. I'll tell you later.
Are we like drug dealers or something? Is there something I don't know?
No, we're not drug dealers. If we were drug dealers, we'd have lots of money and we wouldn't be here. We'd be in our own studio.
That's true.
On a beach, on an island.
With no extradition.
Yes.
What was that?
With no extradition.
Yeah, exactly.
So tell everyone how they could win, because it's really easy.
It's so easy. All you have to do is comment, say hello, comment on what we have to say, interact with us, engage with each other. You can say, I hate your guts. It doesn't matter. That's still an entry. I hope they don't, though. And there's one more way to do it, and that's by taking that finger, putting it down either on your mouse or on your screen if you have a touch screen, or wiggle it around on your little mouse pad thing until you hit the share button. That's right under us on Facebook, and it'll share to your feed, and voila, you're entered.
And we just want to remind everybody that we do have our fan list, which is a newsletter that comes out weekly. Zippy works very hard on it. It's always beautiful. She does such an amazing job. But you'll have all of the discounts and specials and everything about the show. And if you're watching not live, you can still comment.
Wait a minute. Do they have to be dead?
What?
If you're not watching live, are you watching dead?
If you're not watching live, why did I say that?
I don't know.
Oh, I know.
If you're watching us in reruns.
If you're not watching while we're live, you can still comment and share because we see all of that. So
I just felt so wrong. And you and I are having that kind of a day.
Yeah. whatever. We'll take anybody. You could be alive or not. We'll be friends with you.
They be wheeling the coffin by. We're happy to have somebody else be viewing it.
What else? So we are talking about Labor Day today. I can't even believe that we're already doing a Labor Day show. I am so sad because I just want to do summer shows and beach shows and
I know.
Not talk about, I mean, fall is beautiful, but I don't like the temperature drop.
I'm sorry I'm making noise.
You are making a lot of noise.
I'm sorry, my knee brace needs to be put back. It's slipping off of me. It's just driving me crazy after 6 weeks. Monday. You know what? Labor Day to me always means yes. I have to say goodbye to summer. And even in Florida, even though it's really, really, really hot here in the summer, although it's much hotter where you are this week,
it's like soup.
It's the feeling of summer vacation. Even if it's not, you still have the feeling in summer like you did when you were a kid. It's summer.
Well,
I have the summer off.
Back to school.
Yeah.
And some kids go back to school before Labor Day, so they're going to go back next week.
So Florida has been in for 3 weeks already. They go back early August. And that's because they get out earlier, because it starts getting really hot and the kids get antsy at the end of the year.
Well, so it's very hot here. So
I know.
I'm hoping it cools down for them. I'm just going to put up our little follow us, like us, subscribe, share us with your friends. We want to meet them. And plus, who wouldn't want to be friends with us, right?
I don't know. This week they might not want to be.
Oh no! This was a rough week. We actually ignored each other at certain times this week because we were both in a mood, which is not good.
We both had attitudes, and you know what? The one thing that keeps our friendship strong is that we know enough to say, I'm staying away. So I everything she said, I was like, Mr. S calls it Debbie Downer. If she said, let's do this, I would find 500 reasons not to do it, right? And I would write them down in Skype. I'd be like, but this is, and then this is bad, and we can't do, but she knows enough that when I'm like that she just lets it be, and then I bounce back. And Rachel, you kind of ghost. You kind of just go, instead of doing what I do, which I kind of push back and just get negative, you just you're totally. You're in the garage is where you are. I know where you are.
In the garage.
I know where you are.
Bothering me.
I know. That's why I said that.
For him, because I like I said to you earlier, I was like, I don't know what is happening. He didn't even make me mad, but I'm just mad.
Exactly.
Oh, well,
everything, every little thing.
We're happy now, I think, because we're on our show, because we love you guys so much. You all put us in a good mood.
Thank goodness, because I needed this.
I know. Terrible.
Look forward to this hour of the week.
Okay, so we are talking about Labor Day, but
I'm ready to drink after this week.
I have one of our studio audience members here.
I saw.
Are you ready? Does everybody want to say hello? Because you talk to her all the time. Now you're going to get to see her.
And if you win prizes, you hear from her all the time.
Say hello, Elise. Hello. So I Elise sit next to me. I was like, don't you want to be on? And she's like, well, I wasn't really expecting to be on.
So if you've ever won a prize on the Compass Girls show, you'll know Elise.
Yes. Elise will email you. Sometimes not. Okay, so let's drink because I'm ready. I
have Mr. S pop, and I'm so glad that you're doing the rosé.
Oh, you see the smoke? Oh, you see the smoke?
No,
I love it when it does that.
Oh yeah, I see it now. I had Mr. S do it ahead of time because I was afraid it would throw out a light or something. So I love the fact that you're drinking the rosé Prosecco. So
this is Alta Neve.
I knew that you would say it right because it's Italian.
Yes.
And I was going to shy away from it.
So I actually have some fun facts for you that you're all going to learn about some Italian.
I am so ready for this. Prosecco. This is like a Prosecco. So if you want to run to the refrigerator and get some Prosecco out to join us, please do.
And how beautiful is the bottle, by the way?
Oh my gosh. It's stunning. It's gorgeous. I have the rosé one. Oh, I have it on the other side of I have a bucket, a wine bucket to keep it cold.
So I learned, I forget where I learned about drinking Prosecco in a wine glass.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was from you.
Mm-hmm. I'm using a flute tonight because I want to be fancy. And I actually, look how good I am. I'm actually using a wine bucket.
Oh, we had them on our show.
Yes, we did. And I love that wine bucket.
I love that you're using it.
Yep. We have two wine buckets that have been on the show, but that one keeps the wine I have to show it to you, at a perfect angle because it sits like this. So I feel like it's very, even though it's, it's lucite, it's a very fancy way.
It's very nice.
It's like a table side kind of thing.
And it's light, so it can go anywhere. Salud.
Salud.
Gin Don. It's Italian. Gin Don, please.
You have no idea how I needed that. This is so good.
I'm going to tell you something. Because, when you open a bottle of Prosecco, you can't just drink a glass and not finish it. Like that's a no-go.
Right.
So I said to our producer, I said, are you going to drink the champagne with me tonight? And he was like, no, you got to drink the whole bottle. So I said, I guess he wanted me to drink the whole bottle, hoping to get lucky tonight.
Does he know the mood you're in?
He doesn't care because once I drink a bottle of Prosecco, I'm a happy-go-lucky
There
person.
you go. I'm just trying to grab some stuff that was a little out of reach.
So Elise came to share the bottle with me. Although we had one glass and it's almost gone. I guess I poured a lot.
So, yeah. So,
let's talk
it's
about.
a really nice Prosecco.
It's very nice. It's very, I don't know. I can probably drink this whole bottle myself.
So can you see the bubbles?
So, Alta Neve has the founder, David, I'm going to say Noto, and he's a 10th generation winemaker. How cool is that? I think we should go to Italy and buy a vineyard and just stay there and produce wine.
That's what James Hill's doing. He's starting a vineyard, but not in Italy.
Wow. Well, we need to go to Italy. So, anyway, David is a 10th generation winemaker, and he picks only freshest, ripest grapes, and he hand harvests them in Italy. And it's north of Venice. It's I don't know how to say the mountain name, Dolomiti, I think.
I always thought it was the Dolomites because that's a ski area.
Oh, so maybe it is Dolomite, but not in Italy. They don't call it that, I'm sure.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
and I think I'm not sure what regions it runs through, but I know that there's a huge ski area there. My brother might know because he knows things like that.
So I know you always know about the sulfites and sugar and all that. I just drink it. So you tell us about that while I'm sipping.
Okay. First of all, I was shocked because it's got a really low sugar content. And you can taste that it's got a low sugar content because you can really taste the grape. Sometimes especially in a sparkling wine, if it's too sweet, it's like, that's why I actually I opened this rather than the rosé because I was kind of afraid the rosé might be too sweet.
It's not.
But once I tasted this and realized that it's really low sugar and no sulfites, that it ended up being a really nice drier wine. I was shocked to learn the entire bottle is only 500 calories. Diet! The whole bottle, not a glass.
So you could drink 2 bottles and be good with a friend.
And I could have some strawberries on the side for 1,200 calories.
Oh, I wish I had a strawberry to put.
I have some, and I meant to grab one. So it's kind of amazing. So, and because it's a natural, it's natural, and it doesn't have the sulfites. Now, sulfites are actually added to wine. They're not natural to wine. They add for the fermentation process, or they're created in the fermentation process. Because it doesn't have the sulfites, you don't have to worry about the hangover tomorrow. So drink up, Rachel. I
am drinking up. So I want to tell you a little bit about the name. Okay. Alta in Italian means high. Neve means snow. So it means high snow. However, we're going to give you some fun facts now. So if you think alta is high, but you also know the word alto, which also means high. Tall, it does.
Does it? But when you sing, you got soprano, and then you get alto,
but
and then you get tenor.
It's tall though. Soprano is even higher.
Okay.
So alto is still high. It's tall. So alto is an adjective. So like tall.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Right? Alta also means high, but it's more like a noun. So the high snow. So it's a noun. It's not an adjective saying tall.
Okay. So that is kind of like high up on the snow-capped mountains.
Yes.
That's good.
Yes. Yes.
Or something like that. Something like that.
So there's your fun fact for alta and alto, which is both high or tall. But now you guys know. So if you ever want to say snow, you know it's neve. If you want to say, the chair is high would be alto. If you're smoking and you're getting high, it's alta.
That's what I think's happening right now. Okay.
All right, so there is your fun fact about your Italian words. So let's talk about
the flavor.
The flavor, because I got mine down pat.
Oh, you do? So mine is not like a sweet fruity fruit. It's more like one of those. I'm not getting a lot of citrus. I'm not getting that tangy kind of thing. When I'm getting more of like a pear. Wait a minute. I'll drink it and talk at the same time.
Drink and talk, it's okay. I gotta blot my eye because I'm tearing here.
Why are you tearing?
I don't know. I like.
Mine's so good.
Yeah, it's so good. I'm getting choked up.
I'm getting a little tart plum. Honestly, I'm getting a little tart plum, a little pear. So it's not a real, and it could be because it's a dry. I've got that dry thing happening. I notice here it says that it's got notes of peach and honeysuckle. And the interesting thing is, about wine tasting, that not everybody tastes the same thing.
That's correct.
When they taste it. So I'm not getting that honeysuckle. Honeysuckle to me is very, very sweet. I'm not getting that over sweet. I'm getting more of that mid-range, which is perfect for me. That this is a great wine to have with dinner because it's not overly sweet.
Yes, I agree. So the rosé is they say floral and fruity. I do agree with that, but I don't have a heavy floral taste at all. I do have the fruity, but it's not. That sounded funny. I do have the fruity taste.
Yeah,
fruit taste.
Well, rosé would do that,
but it's not heavily. So here's something I think is pretty cool. So at the Ram's Head Inn in the Hamptons, they serve the sparkling rosé, and they have a cocktail there that they muddle fresh strawberries in the bottom of the glass with I've done, if you've been to my house, I have done a drink something like this, but so muddle the strawberries, then you pour your sparkling rosé, but here's the kicker that I'm like, OMG, they put fresh basil in it.
Oh, interesting.
That has to be.
So I've never muddled strawberries in with Prosecco.
No.
I've put them in, but I just stick them in there because they're pretty. I'm going to try that.
You want to know when you did?
When did I do that?
When you were a little lit.
Well, that's maybe why I don't remember. I never get lit.
In Idaho. We muddled the strawberries in our
Idaho?
Idaho.
Okay, just checking. I was just looking at some
song. Who sings that?
Some rapper.
Dog.
Yeah.
Use the hoe. Even your daddy knows with those pantyhose they can hoe.
Where did we have it in Idaho? Oh, did we have it with our friends? Our friend who's the zookeeper on TV? Did we have it there?
Maybe. I watched his Instagram. He's very fascinating. He's always doing something with alligators.
I know he is. He's got a pet alligator. That scares me.
Here's a fun fact, since we're talking about fruity stuff. Alligators love watermelon.
Did he tell you that? Did you learn that on his site?
I did. I learned it on his site.
Corbin, and I used to love waiting for him because he's on the Today Show and all of those shows all the time, and he's a friend of ours, and he taught us an awful lot. And his wife, they have this wonderful wine tour that they do in Idaho. So
the bottles retail for $32.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Yes.
Because this is a really nice one. It's not like this ain't no cold duck, baby.
No. This is your better luxury bottle that you could definitely serve. Oh, although Elise, she's like the other producer. She just pulled it up and found it so you guys could search for $24.98.
Where?
Vino.
Nice, discounted.
Yeah,
we like that.
20% your first order with code Vino20. Oh, guys, we just sold this. There you go.
Oh my goodness.
Joe says, "Hello, watermelon." You know I always got to bring up watermelon. It's my favorite fruit.
I like water. I just had some. We have it all year round. But
I bought it.
Nice right now.
I went to the store and I cut it like the day after, and it was half rotted. It was terrible. I was so mad.
Oh, I would be mad. But we just go. Oh, I have a friend who's sticking her nose in here and growling. Lovely. So this is really good, but it's making me hungry.
Can we talk about coyotes?
I was going to say, this is making me hungry.
Is it? It's making you hungry. Good.
Everything makes me hungry.
Segue.
Exactly. So I have to tell you, and you can talk about these if you want, but these are Coyotes tortillas, but they're not flour tortillas. They're made out of cassava. And if you know what cassava is, it is it's a tuber vegetable, much like a sweet potato. So it's which makes this gluten-free, wheat-free. And so what they do is to make cassava flour is they take the tube, which is the tuber, which is the cassava tuber, and they grate it and they make it into a flour. And that's what these are made of. And it has a nuttier flavor than having a flour tortilla.
Can I tell what they should not do?
What?
Because I did not read the directions.
Well, that's your fault.
It came, and I said, let me try it. And I figured I would save one for the show. Not one bag, one tortilla. So we used them. And I took it, and I put it it was on the counter with my other tortillas. And then Z said to me, oh, I put mine in the freezer. And I was like, why'd you put it in the freezer? And she said, because they're so fresh, that you have to either refrigerate them and use them within a certain number of days, or you have to freeze them. So I said, oh, all right, let me throw this one in the freezer. I threw it in the freezer. And when I thawed it out, it was not good to eat.
So you waited too long
I waited too long for the one. So I am so happy I didn't leave them all, that I got to eat them and love them, try them. So it was very good.
The cool thing is the ingredients are like, they're minimal. So these are like real tortillas. These are cassava flour, water, coconut oil, sea salt. And there's some Zambia gum and that just holds it together. So what I did was, now mine's been sitting here, so it's going to be a little crunchy. I made like a fajita, but I didn't put any cheese or anything on it. So it's chicken, but actually I'm lying. It's actually leftover dinner from last night thrown into a tortilla. But it was just, I was thinking, why not just saute up? We just sauteed up some chicken and mushrooms and onions and red and yellow peppers, a little olive oil and garlic, and threw it in here, and it's mine. And I'm pretending it's a fajita.
And you can make quesadillas with them. And those are good. Okay, everybody ask Zippy questions while she's chewing. I'm sorry.
But they are grain-free. They're paleo. They have no GMO. They're gluten-free. They're vegan. They're dairy-free. So, and I know they're 90 calories because I checked. Because I wanted to make sure I could eat them because I'm down almost 30 pounds, guys. So,
and they come in the pack options, a 3-pack or a 5-pack. In each pack is 8 tortillas.
A 3-pack or 5-pack, there's 8 in here.
Yeah, if you get the packs, just remember, put them in the freezer. It does say it, but if you're like me and you don't read directions, like I'll get something, I'll open it, and I'll be, Rich, I can't figure out how to do this. And he's like, read the directions. Or I'll ask him something about the car or truck, and he'll be like, look in the manual.
So that's the one thing that I learned as a child. My mother and father each had a motto, and I've said it over and over again. My mother always said, you can do or be anything you want in the world as long as you can read the directions and follow them, obviously, because no one is smarter or better than anyone else. It's a matter of knowing what to do.
Correct.
And of course, my father's was.
But I don't like reading directions. I think I'm more of that visual person that I like to look at it and figure it out that way. It's like a game, like a puzzle. But I do get stuck a lot of times, and then it's like, well, did you read the directions? Like, no. However,
I put IKEA stuff together without the directions. I'll swear.
Except IKEA. If we get something from IKEA, I don't let him start anything until I check everything, make sure we have all the parts. I sort them out, and then as he's going to each step, I'm grabbing everything. I'm really on top of, but they're picture directions. They're not reading directions.
Yeah, they are.
So again, it's like a puzzle, and I look at what? Fun fact.
The CEO of IKEA just became president of Sweden.
Oh, did you hear that?
What?
You gotta say it loud so they can hear you. This is a good one.
The CEO of IKEA just became president of Sweden.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's still putting together his cabinet.
Oh, ba-dum-bump. Ba-dum-bump. Bad, very bad. Yeah, well, whatever. Anyway, these are called Coyote. What are they? Coyotes?
Coyotes tortillas.
And they have a California vibe, it says. So they're very good. They're very, very good. And they're great.
They are very good.
They're healthy and great.
The link was put in the comment thing.
The comment
All right. So
make sure you subscribe to the newsletter. I'll put that in tomorrow.
I'm skipping around Zee, so you're going to be like, what the heck? But I want to talk about these.
Okay. I'm going to use. Have you used these yet?
I have not, because I wanted to do it on the show. So these are straws.
Wait a minute. Can I do this?
I want you to say the name because I'm going to mess it up. Equio.
No, Equo.
Equo.
Equo. I would think they're equo.
I think equo because of their eco straw.
Yeah, eco.
Like,
maybe it's eco. Maybe the U is silent.
Oh,
maybe it's eco.
Yes, that's it. So they're made from sugarcane. These are the ones I'm opening right now because you know I'm a big sugar nut.
I'm using the rice ones. I was using them earlier.
And grass. This is not grass you smoke. These are straws, natural.
So I've only used the rice ones, and I don't know if you can hear this. I'm going to go like this. They're hard. Don't break
Oh my Lord. Look at this.
I was really happy because I knew that they would not crush when I was using them like a paper straw.
So does it taste like rice?
No, it doesn't have any taste at all.
Wait.
Sugar cane tastes like sugar?
I taste a little sugar cane in there.
Well, I don't think I should do this.
Now let's see how it tastes with
Keep working
sugar
on
cane.
that straw. It's gonna work. Sure. There goes our PG rate.
Yeah, we're not PG no more.
I'm going to put it in the soda bottle. So I love the fact that they don't crush and that they're eco-friendly. Is yours hard? Is it a hard straw?
It's not hard. I mean, I could bend it, but I don't want to because.
So you cannot bend. I mean, I could do the thing where it looks like the only way it's going to bend is if I go like that and do my magic trick.
You want to try one of those? I'm going to give Elise one.
So try open the rice and see how just feel it.
All right, hold on. Lick it. Do you taste anything?
Yeah, I taste the sugar.
Yeah, you could taste the sugar.
So I'm not going to have that.
It doesn't really have a taste anyway. Oh, the rice is all different colors. It's like macaroni. Look at that. It's like tricolor.
Okay, that's what it feels like. Feel one. It feels like macaroni.
Oh, let's see.
I couldn't think of what it felt like.
And they're different sizes.
Yes.
They shouldn't get mushy.
Oh, look.
No. Anyway, I will say Rachel knows I had a little accident with one today. But
I don't know how you had it.
It wasn't their fault.
Let me see. I'm trying it right now. You ready?
It didn't happen. It happened like 4 hours later. I had the straw sitting in the can for 4 hours.
Oh, okay. Then I'm not.
So let me just say this. Don't leave the first thing is when you put the straw into a can of soda, and I used it in bubble water, so it's what do you do? It's bubbly. And it fizzed up. It was so much fun. I put it in and it went.
See, this is so.
Oh yeah, you can't do that with the rice.
But if you do it, once you squish it that much, you slit it. So don't do that.
And so I left it like this for 4 hours. I wish I could find it, and it split open, but it was probably because it was soaking in water. So most people don't have a soda going for 4 hours.
They're all different sizes
they're really cool.
Because they're eco-friendly.
Yeah.
So, excuse me.
And they're biodegradable. It's nice. They're biodegradable. They're compostable. No plastic.
If you're having a picnic or if you're at a park or something.
I just want to know if
I wouldn't even throw it in the garbage because it's
no, it's compostable.
Yeah. So this is the grass.
I wonder if you could put it down the garbage disposal.
Wait.
Does it smell like pot? Does it taste like pot? I'm kidding.
No. And it doesn't taste like grass either or smell like freshly mowed lawn.
Darn it, Joe.
I did it, Joe.
You mowed them on.
Darn it. I always mess up that saying. I can't say mow the lawn.
You just said it.
Although I did just say it. Yeah, so these
very cool.
But the sugar has such a mild hint.
So, but it's nice to have alternatives that don't hurt the earth. I don't use paper straws anymore. I was using metal straws. Metal straws can give an off taste. This is a great alternative for your Labor Day party. You know, if the kids grab a can of whatever, And plus the fact that it bubbled up when I put it in, I don't know why. The rice.
I just want to answer a question about the sugar straws. There's sugar cane. It's not agave. It's actual sugar.
It's not. Hold on. What did you say? It's not what?
Oh, are you really going to tell me I said it wrong?
What did you say?
Agave?
It's agave.
Agave.
You're very close, though. You're very close.
Agave.
And it's not it's the sugar. It's made out of sugarcane fiber. So if you've ever gone and had sugarcane, were you with me when we were horseback riding in Jamaica? No, you weren't. And the kids were macheting.
Wait. I was with you in Jamaica. When?
Yeah, but I've been. It was before. It was.
While I was getting tormented by that stupid palmetto bug, you're out horseback riding.
So no, this was before that because Jewel was there, and we were horseback riding, through the woods, and there were kids, and they had machetes, and they were, macheting the sugarcane and peeling it and cutting it to give it to us, and because they wanted money, and we would give them some money, and we were chewing on it as we did a trail ride, but it's made from sugarcane fiber, so it's different than actual sugar. It's the fiber on it.
Okay, I gotta say two things. One is I just put the link. No, three things. I just put the link in the comments. Number two, we're backing up for a second because I did not tell you this.
Are we going to talk about wine some more?
We're going to talk about this real quick. Guess what?
Guess what? What?
We're giving a bottle of this away.
Oh my God. Are you kidding?
Surprise. I did not tell Zippy that.
Someone's having a party. So in terms of Labor Day parties, now you got these cool, quirky straws for the kids, and you got the great shit, the Prosecco for the grown-ups, or if it's just like Mr. S and I, we don't have any kids at home. That's a great Labor Day party. You don't have kids at home?
Yes,
I'm like all about the Prosecco. I'm about the Prosecco and having some upscale tacos on those cassava
straws. We're giving straws away.
Oh, nice.
So you are going to get some.
I got some already.
Not you. Our lovely audience.
Okay.
Okay.
We got more alcohols. Alcohol night.
Yes. So,
and I understand there's a celebrity agreement with this alcohol.
So cool.
And again, I can talk calories. Just saying.
So it's Mike's Light.
It's called Mix Light.
You always gotta correct me.
But you could call it Mike's.
I like my ex. My ex.
It's Mix.
Light. Mix. It's Mix.
Think about it. Just think about it. That's all right. I didn't know how to say the wine. So the other wine. So we're good.
Okay. So Mix Light. Look at you. You look like I got two.
I got rosé and I've got Chardonnay. And can anybody see how many calories in a glass? That ain't nothing.
Nothing. Zip
75 calories. That's like nothing.
0. That's amazing. Okay. So, what am I looking for?
I don't know. What are you looking for, Rach?
That's
so I could tell you. So I don't know how many different ones they have, but they do have I have the Chardonnay here and the rosé. And one of the things that I like about canned wine is you're not allowed to bring bottles of wine to the beach. You're not allowed. And these are the last days of summer, and you're going to the beach, you can't bring a bottle of wine. Well, you can hide your bottle of wine, but these you don't have to worry about it. And for people like somebody you.
Can I tell you who's the celebrity behind it?
You better.
Nicki Minaj.
So this is the Nicki Minaj's wine.
And they have.
How come she's not on the show with us?
I don't know. We would have had to. Yeah, that would have been fun.
That would be way fun.
So they have the Moscatos and Sangrias.
What fun for the
We
summer.
have the light Chardonnay and rose wine, but they do have the Moscatos and
I'm not even gonna. Rachel, look at that. Is that rose wine?
wait a minute. Is that what?
It's rosé, just like the other you're drinking.
Did I say rose?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, I alrety drank a half a bottle. So.
Okay, then you're allowed.
Rosé.
So you get four. You get four. Sorry, I'm sorry. You get four in a little four. You get four in a 4-pack.
And wait,
Oh my God,
what did you say? This is 75 calories per glass.
Per glass, yeah.
That's amazing. So these are great to bring. These fit great in your cooler, in your bag, in your beach bag.
Great for the beach. If pocketbook.
In your
Yeah.
pocketbook. It does. I love the colors. Did I say that?
Yeah, no, you didn't, and it's really pretty. And the other thing is, I have a pool, and I don't allow glass by the pool because if it ever broke and people are running around barefoot, I know. So you have to. I have to outside. If I'm keeping it outside, I'm either mixing drinks or on the outside bar, or they've got to be canned wines or boxed wine. So these are perfect because you can throw these in a cooler with ice, and people can take what they want.
Yes, absolutely. And cans are, if you remember years ago, we would be like, there is no way I'm having a cocktail in a can or wine in a can or in a box or anything like that. And
Rachel doesn't like it in a can.
I don't like it in a can. I don't. No.
I like boxed wine. I think it keeps very, very fresh.
Didn't get that right.
Especially now with the cork, because don't forget there are cork issues now. So cork has been much more difficult to come by. So there's a shortage of cork. So you'll see less cork wines.
Stays fresh, and I don't know. I like it actually in a can. Like it used to be where you had to have it in a bottle with a cork, and where it's tilted like this.
Yep, not anymore.
Fresh, and not anymore. And I love.
Well,
it.
you still have to keep it tilted. You still have to keep your wine tilted, but you don't need a cork because there is a shortage of corks, and they've learned how to.
The boxes or
the boxes. Oh, yeah.
These you don't have to. You could keep these.
They don't last. Here's the deal. They're small enough, so it's you're keeping your You're keeping your bottle tilted to keep it fresh. You're using a whole can at a time. You don't have to worry about that.
And I find, and I know that people, will drink the bottle or whatever, or they cork it and all that. But once I open a bottle of wine, I feel forced that I have to drink it. So, but come on, I feel guilty. Like, God forbid you throw away wine, right? But with these,
you cook with it. If it's gone bad, you cook with it.
Wait, what does the producer say about me cooking with wine? Tell her.
Sometimes she even puts it in the food.
But this is perfect because you could have, one and be done if you want.
If you want, or two, or three, or all four.
Yeah.
As long as you're not driving.
Okay, I want to talk about our Labor Day tips and stuff. And I want to tell you a couple fun facts.
Okay.
Because we haven't done fun facts in a long time.
No, we haven't.
And I got some together. So I want to tell you about Labor Day. So the idea of Labor Day at first became public in 1882. So in September of 1882, the unions of New York City, they decided to have a parade to celebrate all the members in the union.
Right.
And about 20,000 people wound up showing up. And that New York parade inspired other unions. So within 5 years, there were parades in Oregon, Massachusetts, New York, Jersey. So in a lot of other states. Yeah.
That's very cool. I knew it was union based, but I didn't know that story. Thank you.
Oh, well, I'm glad to tell you.
I just think of Rosie the Riveter. That's what it reminds me of. Rosie the Riveter.
Oh.
She was never mind.
I think of Norma Ray.
Okay.
River was World War I.
Close enough.
Yes. You were a little bit before me. Just
Oh no, Rosie the Riveter was way before me. That was
that's
one,
what I mean.
yeah.
Just a wee bit.
No, that was way before me though too.
So let's talk about fun things to do. Let's get everybody some ideas of what they could be doing for Labor Day.
So, do you want to start?
Sure.
You want me to talk about it? But
Like-
well, we could talk about boating because we both live near the water,
Yes.
and this company has. If you're on the water, you can find a boat to rent. It's
And
very
how
simple.
cool is that?
It's very cool. You don't have to. It takes all that. You know what? We've owned boats. You've owned boats. My brother will tell you he's owned boats. It's the work involved, maintaining the boat.
And it's expensive.
It's very
And
expensive.
it is a lot of work.
And
But
it's the
well,
time involved.
yeah. So for New England, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and Connecticut, there is a place, and this is not the only place. If you look
No,
near,
they're down here. They're all over. They're all over.
you
If
can
you're on the
find
water,
it's
yeah.
called Get My Boat, and they're like the Airbnb of boats, and that's like Zippy said, anywhere you are near the water. If you're in Florida, Maryland, wherever you are, you could find a boat to rent hourly. Sometimes they just take you out and charter a group of people, but that's a real fun time to go on the boat.
And here's another thing: you don't have to be on the ocean. There are, if you have a big lake like a Lake Superior, they have Get My Boat rentals there as well.
And right here in Connecticut, and I've been wanting to do this. I don't know why I haven't, because it's literally 10 minutes away. But in Stony Creek, they do a cruise there that you go on with all your friends, and you have food
fun.
and drinks, and they take you all
Yep.
throughout the islands out there, the Thimble Islands, with all the mansions and everything else. It's really, it looks fun. Like people come in. We're standing on the dock, and people are coming in, or on the pier, and they're looking like they had a blast. And we keep saying that we want to. Oh, Mike said there's another place, Slingshot Rentals in Connecticut too.
Right.
So there's
Yeah. So anytime you live on the water, you'll find places to rent. It's here. We also have a boat club called the Freedom Boat Club. So you join the club. It's a boat club, but you don't own the boat. You just take their boats out. So you can get anything from a day sailor to a yacht, sail, power.
I'd like a yacht. I want to go out on a yacht.
Yeah. So, but Get My Boat is like Airbnb. So you can just kind of go online and find someone who has a boat. You're helping them pay for their boat by renting it, really, just like the Airbnb.
But
And you don't have the headache of owning a boat.
Right. Gas is expensive and maintaining, like you said. So
And
what
jet
do you
skis
do?
too.
Yes.
You can get jet skis.
What are some of the things you do at home if you had an at-home party? Because you know how I love.
Well, you're the party girl, and we're not doing anything this. I don't know if we are doing anything this year. I shouldn't say that. I don't know if the kids are coming over or not, but we kind of keep it. Because we have the pool, we generally just go swimming. We just hang out at the pool. We drink. Actually, Allison and I drink, and we go in and Shelly, and we're in the pool, and the guys sit around and listen to music.
Do you play pool games?
Not usually.
So
Usually.
I don't have a pool. If I did, there would be pool games because I love
Right.
games. But
Yeah, no beer pong in the pool.
And even not when there's a party, you will find me outside with my cornhole.
So we do that at our neighborhood parties, and we set it up in the driveway.
Like-
Yes, it's a lot of fun. I love cornhole, and I never thought I would.
Oh my gosh, I love it. And everybody, because there's another name for it, beanbag toss or whatever, and I'm like, it's not called beanbag toss.
Well, cornhole
cornhole.
No, because it's like Kleenex or tissues. So cornhole actually was a brand name.
Oh, I did not know that.
So cornhole was a brand name, and it was a particular. It was started with ears of corn and whatever. So, but have the corn bags and whatever. So, and that's why got that name initially, but then there was a cornhole brand. And so now it's like, you know how you say, I got to grab a Kleenex? Same thing.
Or aluminum foil.
Aluminum foil, tin foil.
I say
aluminum.
Reynolds wrap.
You say Reynolds wrap, right? I say Saran wrap when I want.
Or
I never say I want plastic wrap. I say
I never
Saran
say
wrap.
plastic.
And I don't even buy Saran wrap anymore.
Yep. Yeah.
But
I still call it that.
Still call it Saran wrap.
Judy,
Judy, you're welcome to my pool is ready. I can't swim in it because of my leg, and you're welcome over. And I see her.
Judy, I may be coming down then too. I think I need to know when you guys are coming, or going, because I want to go too. So the other thing that you could do, and so we went to Greece movie night. I told you guys about that.
That's exciting.
So I had everybody who I was with looking, because I was like, oh my God, I want one of those for the yard to do movie nights in your yard.
Yes.
They found me a big, huge blow up with the projector for like $224, something ridiculous like that. And that's for everything. So
that's the screen, the blow up screen, because those screens are giant.
I know it was
17 feet.
It was 17 feet.
Wow.
And it was like $200 and something. The other thing, we had it on, we showed you the video, FOMO. I mean,
oh my gosh, I never get my FOMO.
I am going to. That's it. I'm emailing them. FOMO. Send Zippy her thing.
I want my FOMO.
Yeah, what the hell? Oh, I'm emailing them. That's it.
Yeah, it's all right. I have no grandchildren.
We would use kids.
I know we would use it on the neighborhood parties.
Yeah,
we have great neighborhood
don't
parties.
need kids. So the other thing, and this is because it's a favorite,
and we do live music too. So because
that's
we have so many neighbors who are musicians, and used to be Ben would come play too, because of course my son was a musician.
We used to do that. All our band people moved away.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, last year we had a band because they came up from South Carolina. That's how we had to do that. But so the other thing, and this is also one of my favorites, so I put it on, is you could do, and the kids will love it, like an ice cream soiree, doing floats and stuff. What? Go ahead, say it. Go ahead, because this is going to be part of our bloopers. Soiree. Soiree.
Silhouette.
How the hell do you say it?
Soiree. Pretend it's a double. It's a U. Say. Pretend it's SW. Soiree.
Soiree. Ice cream party. How about that?
Make your own ice cream party.
So you could do cones with toppings and shots, and or what do they call them there?
Jimmies. In Rhode Island, they're Jimmies.
And then
I'm not in Rhode Island anymore, but
floats. You could get an ice cream maker, which I'm hoping that
I want one. I so want an ice cream maker.
Machine. You can make slushies.
Yes.
I did that too. I had the snow cone machine. Love it. I love my snow cone machine. So those are.
Oh, you finally got one?
I did. I bought it because I wanted it.
That's a good reason.
I was gonna.
Has nothing to do with the kids. You're saying.
I wanted one for this party, so I got it. The kids loved it, and I bought the cone things. I bought them from a rental place. So if you find like one of your rental stores, like Taylor Rental or whatever, I bought. It was like $4 for 100 of the cone cups. And
that's a good tip.
Yeah, you can even use those for your
ice cream.
Your
ice cream. Yeah, with a spoon, little plastic spoon or little wooden spoon.
So that's parties. Let's talk about we're talking about New England, and Zippy is truthfully, she's really a New Englander.
50 years.
Yeah, so we're going to
over 50 years in Rhode Island.
Some small towns that you could do day trips, right?
Right. I'm just drinking.
So I already said about Mystic. We did. I told you all about Mystic with the They have the oldest working what's it called? Bastille Bridge. There's all kinds of shops and restaurants in the water. That's beautiful. They have the Seaport. Essex has the Essex steam train. Yeah. Essex is really nice. Kent, which Kent has, if you climb up, there's this beautiful waterfall, which I actually wanted to get married there, and he wouldn't. He would not marry down.
And the marriage lasted?
It did, but he said he was like, you can't walk up the falls in your wedding dress, Ray, and go at the tip of the falls. We're gonna fall over.
Hey, Zippy, that was one of those things that started with, I got an idea.
Oh, those are the words that when she says them, I start to shake.
Yeah.
I shake. Rachel says, I've got an idea, and I start shaking.
I do have a lot of ideas.
Yes, you do.
Chatfield Hollow is a great place.
I've never been there.
It has trails. There's this one trail, Chimney Trail, which if you follow it up, you actually go into old Indian caves, and there's actually like where you go. It's so cool. My favorite trail there. But they have you could go swimming, you go hiking. They have places that you can play softball. It's just a whole fun place. Right in Madison, there's Hammonasset.
Oh, I used to go there. It's in Madison, right?
Yes.
Right.
Yep. I know you used to go there.
My sister-in-law lives there.
If it's just adults, you could go pack a basket and go to a vineyard.
That's a good idea. Are there vineyards? Are there a lot of vineyards nearby?
There actually are a lot of vineyards. There's actually an entire vineyard tour in Connecticut.
Wow. Because in Rhode Island, I can only think of one, and that's Secundit Vineyard.
Yeah, there's actually a lot.
Near Newport, it's in the, it's actually Tiverton. So Secundit Vineyard.
So
there might be one in Newport,
speaking
too.
of Newport, Miss Rhode Island, let's talk about even the weekend getaways. Tell us some things in Rhode Island. That's right up here.
So Rachel, it's really funny because if you've never been to Providence, Waterfire is starting again in I believe it's on the 4th or the 5th, right? I didn't even look.
September 4th.
So Waterfire began as an art installation, and what they do is they actually light up the Providence River. So there are these beautiful pyres of whatever, I don't know what you call them. Yes, pyres, I guess, of flame that come that are set in the river. And as you walk along the riverfront, there's food, there's entertainment, and
I
want to
go this year. Robert wants to go too. If anybody wants to go, let's do a group. Go on.
So here's my tip, and you didn't have it on the list, but there are gondola rides. Ooh. There are actual gondolas with gondoliers to go down the river.
I went on a very romantic gondola ride one time.
Yeah, it was in Long Beach, wasn't it?
Yes, it was with Zippy.
The two of us in a gondola. It was a gorgeous gondolier. Yeah.
We had champagne and strawberries and roses.
Just for the record, she went on one with me too. But the one with her is the one she thinks of first. Just gonna put that out there.
Oh my gosh!
In Vegas with the producer, and it was very, very nice.
So not as romantic as yours and Zippy's though.
No, ours was very romantic. So if you're looking, I mean, you can see Waterfire from anywhere on the river or even from the mall. They have a big glass thing, and it looks over the river, so you can see Waterfire. You don't want to see it that way. If you want to do the gondola rides, interestingly, it's directly across from where our restaurant was at Citizens Plaza. So my husband and I owned a restaurant downtown Providence, and it was right across from Citizens Plaza, and that's where you rent.
The our audience said, lots of people said if I plan it, they'll go. You should go.
It's beautiful. Fun. It's so beautiful. Now the other thing is you can grab I think there's a Go Providence pass, and like the other city passes, and you get to do all sorts of things at a discounted rate, which is really cool if you want to get a lot of things done. For the kids, there's the zoo. the Roger Williams Park Zoo, which I didn't know was dubbed the finest zoo in New England. All I know is I grew up seeing Fanny the elephant going sledding down Suicide Hill at Roger Williams Park. And
I did not know about this. I mean, I heard of the zoo, but I didn't realize they had like real zoo animals.
Oh my gosh, they had everything there. We used to go into the monkey house and throw things at the monkeys. We were terrible.
I need to clear something up because the producer made a face at me when I said real animals at the zoo. And when I mean real zoo animals, we have a zoo. It's called Beersley Zoo. And it's animals I could see in my backyard. Coyotes, foxes, things like that. I don't need to go to a zoo and pay money to see that.
Oh my gosh.
Real animals.
We used to go to see the pandas, and there were giraffes and zebras. But the monkey house was always my favorite. It always smelled really bad. And my brother's on here. It was Alice the elephant. My brother remembers the elephant. It was Alice. There was Alice the elephant. And then when Alice the elephant died, it was Fanny the elephant. And so he remembers my brother remembers the elephant, Alice the elephant. Yes. And then she died, and then they got Fanny the elephant, or maybe it was the reverse. But we used to go into the monkey house, and it smelled so bad. But they had my very favorite carousel because I could always get the gold ring. I knew how to position myself so that I was always getting free rides.
Yes. Someone said the Bronx Zoo, but the Bronx Zoo it's big. Technically, New York isn't a part of New England, so the Bronx Zoo is in New York, and you have to go to the Bronx, which you can do, but then you can't do all this other fun stuff like fireworks.
The other thing you can do, and I was a member for many years, is go to RISD Museum, the Rhode Island School of Design Museum. And it's a very interesting museum because it's not just an art museum, but it's also a furniture and historic museum. So the bottom floor has rooms that have furniture from the colonial days, and the rooms are actually set up as they would have been. But you also have everything from because Rhode Island has such a strong art background, you have everything. You have everything from Koons to Warhols to and Lichtensteins to the classics. And I have to tell you that I actually met Andy Warhol at RISD Museum.
Of course you did.
Sitting out back. He was sitting out back trying to avoid everybody. And
Mike said Southwick Zoo in Massachusetts is awesome. There's another one. Mary says that Alice on your wall behind you now. Alice was much prettier.
So Judy, yes, they had that huge. It was a Buddha statue in it's a whole because they have an Egyptian. It's also historic. So they have a room that a Buddha takes up the entire thing, and there's ancient Egyptian. They're not called coffins. What do they call? Come on.
And you were also talking about the riverboat when we were talking.
And there's a riverboat company. I did not know about this. They have narrated tours of Providence. Also, if you want to sail yourself, there's a community boat center on India Street down by India Point Park. If you're a local, it's $195 for the whole season, and you can just take out boats on your own, or you can take lessons or whatever. And if you're going to stay, I have to tell you, you have to stay at the Dean. It's It's right downtown Providence. It's in an old brownstone building. And it's in walking distance of Federal Hill, so you get the best food. You're downtown. You're right across from Kennedy Plaza, which is where everything happens. There's a skating rink there in the winter, and there's all sorts of festivities that go on there in the summer, and I guess that the Dean has. I didn't realize that they have dance parties there on Sunday and Monday, and they have all sorts of specials, staycation specials for the month of September.
So that's your Rhode Island.
That's my Providence, yes.
Yeah.
I know we have other places here.
The other place is Block Island, which
you can take that.
Yeah, so Block Island is really fun if you've never been there. The thing is, I will say, is um, booking now might be a little hard, but there's beautiful, beautiful beaches. There's Crescent Beach. There's
Yep.
Becca's on the beach where you can grab everything you need for a picnic. You can get boogie boards, umbrellas. There's Clayhead Preserve there. This is all on Block Island. Everybody drives mopeds on Block Island, but they also have a bike tour. It's self-guided, so you could, basically do the tour yourself. And also from Block Island, I'm just going to throw this out there because Zippy, you and I did this. You could go over to Martha's Vineyard,
Right.
which they have those little houses, I think they're called. There's the
gingerbread
lighthouse
houses. Yeah.
up at the cliff. Now, Zippy and I were one of the last ones to be in the lighthouse in its original spot. And
Right.
then they closed it and they actually moved it because the cliff was deteriorating. So they actually had to move the lighthouse. So that's kind of pretty cool that we got to be there. The other place is in Rhode Island is Charleston, which we actually have friends who live there.
And my sister-in-law lived there for many, many
does
years.
she? Oh,
Shelly lived there for about 25 years.
It's so beautiful.
It's very beautiful. The beaches are gorgeous. It's near Musquamacut. If the kids want to go to arcades but the beaches.
And if you're going to Charlestown on Route, Rich, what route is it? Route 2?
Yes.
There's a place that has bumper boats, and then you walk through a tunnel under the highway, and then there's go-karts on the other side. So that's
the Musquamacut area. Isn't it Musquamacut?
No, it's Route 2.
It's exit 92.
Yeah, it's exit 92. It's by, it's just before, it's like 20 minutes from Charleston. It's on your way to Charleston.
Oh, okay.
And then one of the secret beaches there, what's the name of it, Rich? Is it
Moonstone? No, it's Moonstone Beach. It's a new beach. Yeah, that's that. Rob and I know all about that.
Because Zippy went to Moonstone
Quite
Beach
often.
Quite often.
Yeah. So Moonstone Beach was interesting because it was the gay beach. And so it was the gay beach. So
I thought it was a nude beach.
So it's actually separated. It's really interesting. Part of it is a nude beach. Part of it is not. It was what we call now the LGBTQ beach. On one side, there are large dunes. So if you want to sunbathe nude, you don't have to be seen by people because there are huge dunes and there's like a pond by there. But we used to go there because but there were always all men gawking, but we used to go there a lot. It's the only thing, I'm sure. I don't even know if it's is it still a nude beach?
It is still a nude beach.
Because it was birds.
It's a bird sanctuary.
Yeah, that's why I didn't think
it is open. And they also have up in Charlestown the Rhythm and Roots Festival.
I've been many times.
September 3rd through 5th.
And that's a Zydeco. That's a Zydeco. If you like Zydeco music, that's a Zydeco and folk thing. They've been doing it for about 24 years. I've taken Ben to it years ago. And if you love Keller Williams, he's playing this year. If you love Richard Thompson, he's playing this year. They've got some folk and jam people. I always consider Keller Williams jam. But it's like a one-man jam band. He's unbelievable. You've got some of the greats, and you've always got Zydeco greats there. So it is a lot of fun, and it's at Ninigret Park. It's by Ninny Pond, but it's at Ninigret Park, which is over by Burlingame, and you can camp there as well. If you want to go for the 3 days, you just get a camping pass for Burlingame Park or Ninigret Park. You can do that right online.
So Sandy said for the beach, you're not supposed to go on the dunes. But
She lives down there, by the way. She lives there.
But we
So
do.
we should have had her on the show because she lives over by that area.
Yes.
lives
Yes.
near
So we can
Charleston.
all go visit Sandy.
Let's go visit Sandy. Sandy lives in an Airbnb, so we can all go stay with her.
Oh, there you go. Another fun place that you can go for the weekend is the Berkshires, which is Berkshires.
It's Berkshire. Girlfriend, it's the Berkshires.
I know. Now I'm just saying it on
It's
purpose.
Lennox.
But the Berkshires is in Massachusetts. It's about 3 hours from New York City or Boston.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah. There's Tanglewood is there.
Yeah.
Jacob's Pillow Dance Festival is there. I used to dance over
They
there.
have all kinds of things going on there, so you can check that
and
out.
Tanglewood, if you don't know, it's the Boston Symphony Orchestra is the residential orchestra at Tanglewood, and we used to try to get up there every July 4th because James Taylor plays there every July 4th.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yes,
Now,
great music.
Your friend here, your buddy, your date, did not hear that because he would be like yelling at you that you should be up here on July 4th.
Nah, he's coming in November. He's coming here in November.
Taylor is going down there in November, but he's usually in the Berkshires on July 4th.
Florida in November?
Yeah, he'll be there.
Where in Florida?
Where in Florida? He'll be there.
Same place we saw him before, I think.
Oh, same place you guys went on your date before.
Yeah.
We're going down in November.
Yeah, we're coming in
No,
November.
it was James Taylor. I'm trying to remember who he's coming with. It was someone really good, Rich.
Oh.
Get some information.
All right, get
I'll
info for him. He wants to go with you.
I got the pre-sale yesterday on it.
Oh, there you go. Okay, well, he wants to come with you. Couple more fun facts about Labor Day. Grover Cleveland helped to make Labor Day a national holiday.
I didn't know that.
Can you wear white after Labor Day? So,
tell me about that.
All right. It was an old Victorian tradition, and it was because when you wore white, you were indicating that you were still in vacation mode at your summer cottage. So that's out. You could wear white. And then we started calling it winter white.
Yeah, but isn't winter white a different shade of white, not pure white, or is it not?
I think it was just an excuse. It was just an excuse. Sad thing. Wait, what?
Here's a sad thing. Robert's not a James Taylor fan?
He's
not.
She knew you were going to say that because she was like this.
He's coming.
He's like, he's so hurt. He loves Robert. Now he's so hurt.
I still love him.
Rich, he's coming. He's coming with Jackson Brown.
He's coming with Jackson Brown.
Way.
Oh boy! And there goes my husband and my bestie. Bye-bye.
Yep. Bye. We're going to the BB&T Center. Bye-bye.
I want to tell you, this is kind of sad. It's a fun fact, but it's kind of sad. So Labor Day is the unofficial end of the hot dog season.
That's okay. I don't eat hot dogs.
How many hot dogs during the hot dog season do you think are eaten? So that's Memorial Day to Labor Day.
A lot.
Lisa said she had 2. I eat hot dogs all the time.
I didn't have a single
Memorial Day to Labor Day. How many hot dogs?
Oh, I had a fake one. I had a vegan
Not
one.
personally. All together, how many hot dogs are eaten?
Oh, God.
About
20 million.
20 million. What do you guys got? Let's see your answers. I'm going to go on before I answer that.
100 million.
I'm going to go on and see what everybody's saying. We got 1 million. Robert said 1 billion. This is kind of sad too. So in the unions, because that's what we're celebrating for Labor Day.
We're not going to talk about dogs being killed for hot dogs, right?
No.
You said sad, and I'm getting buzzed.
Well, it's sad because hot dog, the whole grilling season is over. But in 1983, there was 17.7 million people in the unions. In 2007, that was 83. In 2017, there was 14.8 million. And in 2020, 7.1 million in the private sector and 7.2 in the public sector.
Yeah,
So,
and I would say most of them are going to be teachers
going
and
into
nurses. Yeah.
Maybe
Well, no,
that's what we need to do is create a union for tech workers.
so Sandy, I'm with you on the soggies.
On the what?
Nothing.
Oh, soggies, at least a million. I'm a Hummel's girl or a Nathan's girl.
Well, you know, Rhode Island,
So
you're going to be a
here's the
soggies girl.
answer. 7 billion.
Oh my God, my brother was close. He said $1 billion.
He said $1 billion. Robert wins because he was the closest.
He
Isn't
wins
that
the booty
crazy?
prize. That's nuts.
7 billion. And last fun fact, Labor Day is considered the unofficial NFL season kickoff because
That I know.
99.4% of the time, the NFL plays their first game the Thursday after Labor Day.
That I already know because they've already done preseason.
College
And
football
football's already on in my house.
Yeah, college football starts
This
Yeah.
weekend. Woo!
Okay,
Yep.
so one more place we want to tell you guys about that's really cool.
Oh, my brother's
North-
here because we're looking to get a place there.
Yes, North Conway, New Hampshire, which is in the White Mountains. There is so much to do there. Zippy and I were talking about it earlier. One of the things that I love is Storyland.
Oh my God, we used to take Ben to Storyland. That's actually not in North Conway; it's in Glen.
Yeah,
But it's right next to it.
very
It's right
close.
next
It's
to it.
right
Yeah,
there.
it's like 2 miles up the road.
Yeah, if you stay in North
Yeah.
Conway,
Yeah, it's in Glen, and I remember
it's all the
taking Ben
activities
there.
around.
Yeah, I remember taking Ben there when he was a
Oh
kid.
my
a
gosh!
lot.
And they have the Scenic Railroad, which is it.
The
Mount-
Conway. No. That's the
No.
Washington Cog. That's different. So the Conway Scenic Railroad actually starts from the center of town, and it just takes you through some of the lower areas. It does not take you up the mountain. It's beautiful.
They do advertise Mount Washington Valley.
So that's the valley. So that's not the mountain. The Mount Washington Valley is the towns that surround Mount Washington, not Mount Washington itself. So the Conway Scenic Railway goes from the center of town over by the ice rink. And a fun fact is that dogs, if you buy a ticket, I think it's in the first class section. No, maybe it wasn't the first class section. You can bring your dog on the railroad. I've never heard of a railroad
Wow.
train before that allows dogs, but we were supposed to be up there next week because we've been going for 40 some odd years. We go every summer and every winter, and when we lived up there, we went every weekend to ski. And it's the only railroad I know that allows dogs. Now, if you want to go up Mount Washington, you can either take the Cog Railway, which is at the foot of Mount Washington, or you can drive it if you're not afraid of that scary being on the cliff on the side of the mountain, which I won't do. I will not. I'd rather take the Cog up. And I gotta tell you, I don't think I've driven it, but I've never taken the Cog. And it's an old.
I'd like to do that.
Yeah.
And they do the Polar Express, which
Yes.
I'm going to come back to Connecticut for a minute. They do that here on the Essex train. They do the Polar Express.
Very cool.
That was one year our Christmas gift with all the grandparents, with the kids, and it was so much fun. It was so nice. We had Santa and just Frost. It was great. So the one there is very nice too.
So I'm reading, and Vicky Cosenza says the first alien abduction was in Littleton, New Hampshire in 1963. Littleton, New Hampshire is across the Kankamangas, the Kankamagus, over on the Loon Mountainside, and it's up north of It's up north of Conway, but on the other side of the national forest. And I didn't know that, and that's really cool. Whatever happened to Edaville Railroad? That's in Carver, Massachusetts. And we used to go there as a kid, and they did a Christmas thing as well. Now, in North Conway, if you like old time stores and stuff, there's this great general store called Zeb's that has penny candy and stuff, and great penny candy. I mean, it's gigantic. And there are 2 floors, and you can buy the cutest gifts and, of course, T-shirts and all that garbage. But it's the sweetest little store. And we, of course, we have for paws only, which is a great store.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I am literally laughing at the comments because, you know, when you write something and you don't mean to write it or whatever, and someone was writing quick, and instead of horses, they rode the whores. And,
Betting on the horse.
and it just like got out of control, and they're having a good old time talking about that, which, and I'm reading, trying not to laugh, but I'm laughing, cutting you off.
That's all right. So yes, Vicki, that is the candy store. When you go in, this penny candy, there's also old time soda and all sorts of stuff. I never make a trip to North Conway without going there. If you have a dog, you want to go to for paws only, which is not just a pet shop and bakery, but there's actually a play area for your dog with toys.
I wonder if they have wacky wafers, because I go and check every single one. I've gone to every state, every candy store. No, I found one that had wacky wafers, and every time I go there now, you know what? See, here's the thing. I got a big mouth because I found the wacky wafers. I was so excited. I put it out on Facebook. I was like, look what I found. And you know, I went back up there and they were sold out. And because of COVID, they couldn't get them in. And so now, guess what? I got no wacky wafers now.
Oh my gosh.
So
place in Hyannis.
I'm looking for, I got to go to Hyannis.
There you go. There you go.
So one quick thing about the New Hampshire that I'm excited about is the Aerial Adventure Park. Because they have the zip line, scenic lift rides,
they have
all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, they have the thing that it's like sledding, only it's like a big slide down the whole mountain. I don't know what you call that, but you can slide down the whole mountain.
So last week I asked Carla to get a list together because we were going to start doing an ice cream tour. Well, lo and behold, she just said she has the list together. So next week we are starting the ice cream tour. Love it.
Oh my gosh.
I had some of the best ice cream in OBX at Booty. Right? Pick up your booty here, it says.
Yeah, pick up your booty. Pick up your booty.
Pick up your booty. Okay, so winners.
Oh. Winners?
Oh, wait, did we tell what we were giving away?
No, we didn't. I'm like, winners. What about prizes? I want to know prizes. What are we giving away?
So, well, I said about the
straws.
Charleston Navy. I said about the straws. Guess what we're giving away?
What are we giving away, Rach?
A cornhole game. And then I'm going to play you because I'm not really that good at cornhole, but I like to talk a lot of crap. I like to pretend I am.
I bet you're really good because you are a beer pong champ, and basically it's the same thing.
You know what? It depends on, like, sometimes I get it and I'm doing good, and then other times I just suck. I can't help it. I don't know. Yes, Bar Harmain. We're going to talk about other places because there are so many other places in New England and in this area that we can talk about. And we're doing our fall travel. So we will be talking about more. Okay, so yes. Is that good? Are you happy?
That's amazing. That's amazing. That's such a cool prize.
It really is. Because because we're that cool.
We are cool. I don't even have a cornhole game.
I wish I had sunglasses.
You have a cornhole game?
Me?
Yeah.
What do you think?
See, I use my neighbors because they bring it out and put it in the driveway.
I have a very good cornhole
I
game
bet you do.
that I paid good money for.
You're expensive.
And it's very accessible that I drag accessible.
Yeah, that's not. Go ahead. Yeah, I was just waiting to hear what you were saying.
I drag it out into the yard. I pretty much have my 27 feet down of where they have to be. And if the kids come over, we play. If I have a picnic, we play. Sometimes me and Rich sit out there and play.
I thought I'd hate it. I thought it was stupid until I played it, and then I was like, "Oh no, I'm at it. I love it.
I love it, love it, love it." Okay, so we have a lot of prizes from last week that we need to announce.
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I'm warming them up. Wait a minute. I'm warming up.
Okay, warm up.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. We are giving away the book, The Hudson Bay Bound by Natalie Warren, and that is going to Lisa Sample.
Woohoo! Congratulations, Lisa.
We have an awesome journal. So when you're traveling, you could write all of your adventures in it. And that is going to Mike DeJoya.
Oh, what a nice thing. This will look good in his pack on his bike. Yay!
The 3 toiletry or makeup bags. They're all different, all beautiful. Those are going to Janet Appleton. Tina Fucci.
Woo!
Judy Walsh.
Yay!
We have the Dermay creams. It's the 3 tubes, full-size tubes of the cream with a nice bag that it goes with. And we're giving 2 sets away. Those are going to Eileen Sullivan.
Woo! Congratulations, Eileen. I'm waiting. She's waiting too.
And to Sandy Agronic.
Yes, you got it. Oh my God, the sky's falling, Chicken Little. Yay! Woo!
I got it. The Buzz Patch, which we absolutely love. The little stickers that you put on your clothes, so no spraying that harsh chemical on you. You put the stickers on, and they keep the mosquitoes away. A 60-pack. That's going to Katie Prescott.
Woo! Congratulations, Katie.
Do they have mosquitoes in California?
Yeah, I think they do. I think they have mosquitoes anywhere there's water and heat.
The producer said they're just stoned. Okay. Spot My UV. We got a box of 8. Those are the ones I was talking about that I used at the beach. The little purple dot. It tells you when to re-up your
SPF.
Yes. So a box of 8. That is going to Chrissy Morrow.
Woo! Congratulations.
We have a box of 12. That is going to Susan Hutchinson.
Yay! Congratulations, Susan.
And then we
Woo!
have 5 of the take it on the go, the travel. There's 4 in each one. Those are going to Denise Seagobin.
Congratulations, Denise. Woohoo!
Carla Onofrio.
Yay!
Niurka Garcia.
Woo!
Eileen Savino.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Karen Lyons.
Can I go to Rachel? Woo-hoo! Woo! Woo!
You know what? I think we need to get Zippy a pair of pom-poms because
Oh, I want pom-poms. I can go, woo, 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 woo.
aggressive. B-E aggressive. B-E-A-G-G.
I'm ready.
I can't remember it. I don't know. We did it.
I don't know. Go team.
Aggressive.
Go Rams. Oh, sorry, I went to UR High. Go Rams.
Rams?
Yeah, I went to UR High.
Oh.
UR High.
Okay. I don't know. Okay, so next week I lost you. No, I didn't. There you are.
I'm here. I
Next,
didn't go anywhere.
you guys are not going to want to miss this. And if you have any friends, they're going to want to be here because
Why?
we are talking about
What?
and this is male, female, fit over 50, everything, every aspect of staying fit over 50. Are you showing us your boobs?
Oh, I can show you my boobs too.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I need to know how to get rid of this because as I'm losing weight, I'm getting this. I had this before and it's still there. And then I'm getting
We are going to get serious. We are going to get busy. We are going to be sexy again, ladies.
Woo! Oh, I can't do. Well, I could try.
Yes, you can. It doesn't matter.
On one leg? Can I
Yeah.
just sit?
So we'll get one leg going and the other
Okay.
leg catch up.
We'll put the other leg up on a.
There you go.
Good to exercise it because it keeps those muscles going. Actually, I go Monday. Monday. Keep your fingers crossed that they say I can take the brace off.
Oh,
Monday.
yes.
Keep your fingers crossed that they say it's healed.
We have some great sponsors next week, great prizes. So please let your friends know. And we will see you next Wednesday right here at 8 p.m. Go ahead and keep sharing us. And if you were listening in the car, thanks for the ride. Ciao.